I'm Andy.
And I'm Raina, and today we are going to tell you a little bit about what we did today. Our very long day, even though it's like...
So, we originally filmed a video last night that we were going to be uploading this morning telling you guys that we were going to be meeting Taylor, CANIFF, and Chris Miles, but we didn't upload it because our internet stopped working, and so now we're just going to talk to you about it now, and we're not going to upload the other video.
Alright, so today, as she said, we met Chris...
Miles.
Chris CANIFF and Taylor Miles. We met Taylor, CANIFF, and Chris Miles, and it was
the best
night of my life.
I can't say anything else than that. I've only ever met Taylor and Chris for famous people, celebrities, I guess they're celebrities technically. Everybody loves them.
It was really amazing.
It was. So we're not really doing like a traditional video where we have like an intro, a middle, and the outro. We're kind of just like doing it all. We were originally going to be vlogging, but then we got really awkward in the car because the whole family was in the car with us, and I didn't want to take my camera out and be like, hey guys, we're now entering Connecticut. So...
Hey guys, I got a new tattoo.
I wish.
It's called Body Sweat.
So it was like, we literally got there, and I mean, it was a really long car ride. It was like 3.5, 4 hour car ride down, and it was so boring. My brother was eating the entire car ride down that he was awake
he was sleeping half the car ride and eating the other half.
Eating like nonstop on the other half of the car ride, and so we get there and he's grumpy because he's tired and it's hot. I was angry because I don't really react well with like a lot of heat, but I like to be like humidity.
I was kind of like stressed, like.
I was having a panic attack, which
anxious because I didn't know how any of that worked. That was like my first actual meet and greet.
Yeah, it was terrifying.
The first concert I went to, at the end of the concert, you can like go back and you can meet the band if they're in a good mood. So I got to meet half the band there, but that wasn't like an actual like meet and greet type thing. Like
yeah, like it wasn't just the meet and greet. Like so we got there and we're standing in the line for probably 40 minutes, and it's hot. And it starts to rain a little tiny bit because they took the first 25 people. I don't know if they do this with every show. I'm assuming
then we had
smaller
to wait.
Venues they do. So we literally were like, what was like 4 people in front of us, including their parents.
Yeah.
And we're standing there, and for another like 15 minutes after they get called in. So it starts to like trickle rain and everything.
No,
and like,
it was longer than that. I don't. It was 20 minutes after.
That's what happens to that. Okay, you guys don't see it, but I'm just gonna pretend that never happened. So yeah, so we were waiting there for a long time, and I started getting like really dizzy because it's hot. I'm sweating.
And we were literally like
and I'm just
almost
like,
there, and we didn't know what was gonna happen. But then they come and they're like, next 25 people. And we're like, oh my god.
And
so
that's us.
You walk up the stairs, you go right, and like right after you turn right, there's a flight of stairs going down.
And I got stopped like on the first step there, and she was like half on the step and half on the ground. And her mom was in front of us, and her brother was in front of our mom. And we heard the music, which
like,
I don't know what song it was, but that was
it was completely silent. And then the music starts, and you can hear them start
talking.
And
I started dancing on the stairs. I'm like, oh yeah, And I started a video, and she started a video, and you kind of don't really get any focus until we get in there because there's a lot of people running around in front of us. But we do get in there, and the camera goes up, and we see Taylor. And I literally almost just grabbed my hands, and I was just like,
he was like behind like the wall.
If we do decide to put the video in, you will literally hear us going, oh my god, it's Taylor, I can see his face, like, oh my god.
And then like right after we ended, I'm like, I didn't get Chris in it, because my mom was taking a video for us too.
Yeah.
And she got Chris in it, because she was to have us. I'm like, I didn't get Chris in it, so I took a couple pictures.
Yeah, so needless to say, we had a great time. Fantastic. I wish I could change some things. That cat's weird. I wish I could change some things the way that I acted, because having a panic attack throughout the entire thing was really kind of weird.
But
I was definitely stiff. I had the same exact pose in every video, and my head was like this, and I was like picture going, because I couldn't wrap my fingers around them, and I feel so awkward. And so when I hugged Chris, okay, I have to say this, when I hugged Chris, the last one, he was hugged me after the last picture. He said thank you, so I'm like, oh, you're welcome, and then I'm like, thank you, and then I ran away because I was too scared to say anything else. And I was just like, I almost fell off the stage
and then
in front of them, and I was like,
and then my mom and my brother had gone back in line
to get us merch, which we had no idea because our brother was literally one person ahead of her. So it was like our brother, her, and then me, and
our brother just took off, and one of the security guards kept going, guys gotta leave, and we're like, our mom is still in here.
We were having a panic attack. I mean, I was having a panic attack. I don't know if she was, but I was having a panic attack because we're not from Connecticut. we don't live in Connecticut. We've never been to Connecticut in a very long time. I was very little last time I was in Connecticut. So, and they're telling us it's hot out, and they're telling us you gotta leave, and I'm just like, our mom is like over there. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what she's doing.
We can see her from here. Can't we just go online? And Lily's like, no, you gotta leave.
I know, and I was scared because then we had to go outside, and we were literally outside for probably like 10 to 15 minutes going, oh my god. And we're calling my mom, and like she's not answering.
And it's like 48% humidity, and it's like 98 degrees out.
You said 58 earlier.
Yeah, but I don't know how much it was.
It was high humidity, and I used my inhaler because I had a hard time breathing, and I'm outside. We're not in the car. We have no keys. We're locked outside of the car.
We couldn't get a hold of our mom because of the music.
Yeah, she couldn't hear her phone going off, and I was having a panic attack.
And
I'm
then
like, she's not gonna come out.
After my mom and my brother got the merchandise, they got to go back up and get it signed and have like a 5-minute conversation with them.
And they told us about, my mom told them about her YouTube channel, and Taylor apparently said that he'd check it out if he remembers it. So I'm just like, oh my god. I'm totally not expecting them to watch it because they're really busy people. But I mean, just the saying that if I have time and I remember, like, I'll check it out. Like, that's enough for me. But like, I had such a great time. But like, apparently this is funny. We're in the car, and so my mom was like, yeah, he's like said insert words here, and I'm like, he swore to you, like not to her, but like in front of her, like he said. I can't say it on camera, but he said the F word, and I was like, he swore to you, and I started crying, and I think that was when I actually started realizing that we actually met Taylor and Chris, and it actually happened, and so I had a panic attack. I cried for probably 10 minutes, and then I was laughing at myself crying. I was also laughing so hard that I was crying because I was crying.
And I was like, why the hell are you crying?
Yeah, but yeah, she says she's probably gonna cry tonight when she's in bed because, you know.
I probably won't. By the time I get to bed, probably won't have enough energy.
Like, I don't even, like, I loved it. I had such a great time, and I would go again, and I wanted to jump back in line, but we had stamps on our hands, but, you know, it was an older guy at the, you know, the will call ticket box or whatever. I wanted to jump back in and see him again and get another picture, and I didn't, but obviously because we're nice people. Not really. We're really not that nice. We're actually probably really nice. We just don't think we are. So yeah, that's what happened today. I know there are definitely more stories. I know our brother went because he had to use my phone, and so we had. This is very embarrassing. Okay, he had this whole entire story is embarrassing. He used my phone, and he was
ahead of us. And so he went up to hug Taylor. I just kicked the tripod. He went up to hug Taylor first, and he like bear hugs him and starts jumping. He's like, oh
like
my god, Taylor!
Like laughing, and Taylor just was so happy, and it was so cute to see Taylor laughing and smiling. When you look at the pictures, you could actually see like he's actually really excited to hug my brother.
That was mean. You were just like, oh. Chris is like pouting in my pictures. I'm just like, guys, can you smile?
That's okay. My smile was ugly.
So was mine. Like,
I wouldn't want a picture with me. So anyway, so he does do that, and then he goes to get a picture with Chris, which he ends up blowing Chris off, which I am so sorry.
He just grabbed the phone from the guy and it just kind of stood there because
and
I was
walked
getting my
to like the end of the stage. So she goes up to take her picture with Chris after, and my brother's name is Michael, and he's like completely gone. We don't know where he went. I mean, I saw his back when he jumped down. I go to that cat.
The most important thing is I had a conversation with Chris while we were waiting.
Needless to say, we did get my phone back. We were holding up the line for probably about 3 minutes because he's special needs and he has a really hard time hearing everything. And it was really loud in there, and so we were screaming at him, but trying not to make everyone like really like stare at us because having a panic attack and staring and just not. But anyway, it was really fun. Definitely recommend it. And what are you doing? Go see Taylor. If you haven't seen him yet. If you haven't seen Taylor, like, what are you doing with your life?
It's just stuck in my shirt.
I kind of wish that they had some Chris merch though, and that he wasn't just like signing. I mean, I didn't see any because I didn't look at the merch because originally we weren't gonna get any merch because we didn't know how much money it was and we didn't have any money on us. So we just basically bought the tickets, and then if you can hear that, I don't
run while you still can.
She's like the teeth on that thing.
Anyway,
so, what were we even talking about?
You went back to the merch even though you went past that part of the story.
I'm confused. So, I'm just going to stop talking. And if she can finish talking,
saying how you wish there was Chris merch.
Oh, yeah. I wish there was Chris merch. I mean, I didn't yeah, I didn't look at the merch because, again, we did not have,
I
didn't expect to get anything, and my mom said she didn't see any Chris merch there, but, I wish there was some Chris merch, because I would have gotten something
got a
of
bandana.
Taylor and then something of Chris. Hello. But, you know, they're like my favorite people now, and they're so nice, too. They actually hug
Chris
me.
is kind of short, like, not gonna lie.
Well, kind of short, but Taylor's actually taller than I expected him to be, but, you
I
know.
keep dropping my phone.
If you could just see what that cat's doing.
Anyway, so yeah, it was really fun. Highly recommend it. Go see Taylor
And Chris.
CANIFF and Miles.
Can you imagine if that was their first names?
That would be good. Like Miles, people has that.